So yeah, that solo, I learned that solo to kind of test my skill, see where I was at, right? See what I was capable of. And I also actually, when I was auditioning for a band, and I don't remember what year that was. What year was this one? 2013? Oh, I think I recorded this before that. I don't remember. But must have been in 2011 or 2012. But I played this song in an audition, and then they ended up saying that I was, in essence, overqualified because. But my intention wasn't to just show off and kind of see how check the compatibility. That wasn't my intention. My intention was to show them, hey, this is what I can play. So that means you can have the confidence that whatever kind of song you need me to play, throw it at me, I can learn it. Because I can do something like this, I can certainly learn. Most of the songs that you're gonna throw at me are gonna be relatively easy, right? Because, not to sound like I'm bragging here, but at that time, the songs that they were gonna do is like covers and easier songs, like what's that song? It goes, if you could only see the way she loves me. If you, yeah, that's the title of the song, I think. If you could only see. And Danny California. Yeah, they got me to learn that as well as a test. 3 days before the audition, they told me to learn that song. I learned it quickly. It was simple, more. It wasn't like complicated shredding stuff. By overqualified, he said, the band leader who was auditioning. You can see the coffin case here. I bought a coffin case. I was working at that time. Being that I got money, I had better gear. I bought a Bulgara cabinet, like a 2x12 cabinet. I think I put Celestion vintage 30s in there, and still got the boombox here. And that one was used for the laptop that I was using at that time. What is this one? 2014. I didn't have any proper computer speakers. I was still kind of, I wouldn't say I was tight at that time. I had a new guitar, by the way, Tanglewood TSB 58. Super good guitar, cheap. It says the same price as like those Epiphone SG400, I think it is, and the Les Paul on the same level. 600 Australian dollars back in 2014. Very good guitar. You should check him out. See if you can still acquire it. I think they've been discontinued because it's like a lawsuit thing. And I didn't have proper computer speakers at the time. I just used the JVC speakers. I don't know, I guess because I was familiar with it, I was used to it. I was getting sound and I wasn't really looking to upgrade. I don't know why, but I was sticking with what's familiar. Maybe that's the psychology behind it. And you see the microphones on the Bulgara here. Some cheap computer microphones. I think they're $10 each. That's what I used to record this take. This is how it sounds like. This is probably gonna get copyrighted. Yeah. I'm gonna get copyrighted for this, man. Yeah, I had to chop that in pieces because of the... It'll probably still get detected. And I'm saying that before uploading this video. But if this video is if you're watching this, you probably already noticed or are experiencing the implications of that. But if not, I guess we're lucky. I had stock pickups on this and Twizzle HB58, I think HV58. something like that. Good, nice sounding pickups. Took off the pick guard there and the surround behind the pickup selector, so that's a clean look overall. I was using the Blackstar AC5R there, and I connected it to the Bugera amp, and that's it. Then I acquired this other amp. This one is the Marshall 1960 AV. All right, that's the one with the vintage, the Marshall G12 vintage. I still prefer the normal vintage 30 over it. Probably even the Chinese V30s are pretty good. That's another story. Because the speakers in this Marshall, the G12 vintage, was it was a bit ear piercing, and it wasn't quite the right it wasn't strong on the correct parts of the frequency range, in my opinion. Especially with the PV the Bugera 6262. It's a bright amp, so it was a really bright setup. And here you can see the pedal board there. This had the Boss BCB 60, I believe it is, and had the foot switch for the Bugera. I think I don't remember what else is in that. It would have been just some basic stuff. The foot switch, and I must have had a wireless system there, because at the time I bought the X2 wireless system, and man, at the time I thought it was the bomb. Dusty, man. Haven't used it in a long time. This one here, the X2 wireless. Now, and that's a transmitter. I don't know what the receiver is. I put GAFA in there because the clip was very flimsy. Right. It's got the LEDs on the top there. See that? The typical connector. 9-volt battery here. Oh, it's still there. I wonder how much power is in this. Nothing. It's dead. Should take it off before it starts to do that leaky thing and whatever these batteries do. 9-volt. I haven't used that in a long time because 9-volt batteries kind of inconvenient. I don't know if you have a better way, a better solution, then yeah, let me know, man. Tell me. But that receiver's gotta be in here somewhere. Anyway, and I think on this one I bought a better camera. It's the Zoom. This one here, it's a Zoom. What's this? Dusty again. Zoom Q4 camcorder, little musician camcorder type thing. Has the flip up condenser microphone stereo. Had that what do you call that? That left and right pattern. See that? Flip screen that you can look at yourself in. Record buttons. Micro, I think a micro or normal SD card. Decent battery on it. Yeah, SD card. Normal SD card. Decent image, but the sound was pretty good because of the condenser mics on it. I never use that now, because these days I use a like a mirrorless camera. Canon, I think I use the Canon M50 and just a shotgun mic on the top, so that it when I'm using it in the performances, in the gigs, it isolates the background and then focuses on the stage, the sound coming from the stage. It worked pretty well, and it's good. It's a better image, and also this camera that I'm using right now to record this, the Sony RX100 Mark V. I use it as another angle. because it doesn't have a ability to have an external mic connected to it. So I didn't really like having the just the onboard mics recording the performance, because the crowd, it records everything omnidirectional. I wanted it to be directional. This is the type of sound quality that I had from the Zoom's camcorder condenser microphones, and the amp setup, the whole setup. Still a Tanglewood guitar. I'll just be skipping and stuff like that because this is a 28-minute video that I have. Sharp sound. They had a nice distortion to it. So that's the Bugera 6262 with the Marshall 1960 AV setup.